Yesterday in our Lightsaber and Lightsaber Crystal series, we highlighted a very dark side oriented crystal. And in that video, I mentioned that there was another light side version of this crystal that in my opinion is far more rare and valuable than even the dark side one that we discussed yesterday. For today's video, we will be exploring one of the oldest lightsaber crystals in all of Star Wars, the Solari crystal. The Solari crystal is the only one of its color type, being sort of a yellow-orange. It's also not shaped like a normal conventional crystal, and as I said, this is one of the oldest lightsaber crystals that we know of in Star Wars. What makes the Solari crystal unique is it is 100% ingrained completely in the light side of the Force, so much so that a dark side wielder or someone aligned to the dark side of the Force is not able to wield the lightsaber effectively. A lightsaber with the Solari crystal placed inside of it will not even activate if a dark side wielder possesses it. Even beyond this, if someone is unsure and more gray in nature, still the lightsaber will fail to activate. Only someone completely pure of heart and completely placed within the light side of the Force is able to activate the Solari lightsaber crystal. The true origins of the Solari crystal are completely unknown. What is known though is it has belonged to the Jedi Order ever since it was created, and since lightsabers were created. Something else unique about the crystal is even other light side orders were not able to use it, only a light-sided Jedi. If that Jedi were ever to falter and not remain pure of heart, again the lightsaber crystal would not work. When the lightsaber was functioning though, it was one of the most powerful items in the Star Wars universe, and the wielder of it was nearly unbeatable in a lightsaber duel if it ever came to that. Something else that's unique about the Solari crystal is it could never be corrupted by the dark side of the Force like other lightsaber crystals could. Other lightsaber crystals could change allegiance if a powerful enough dark side user ever came into possession of it. However, the Solari crystal could never be corrupted and would always remain a Jedi crystal. The earliest wielder of the Solari lightsaber crystal was Od Banar. Od Banar being a Jedi completely pure in heart and one of the lead experts on the Sith Order among the Jedi. Although he seldom fought in lightsaber duels, again he was considered a master of them, but far more powerful than this was his knowledge of both the Jedi and the Sith. Within the Jedi Order, it was Banar's job to teach Jedi how to fight the dark side of the Force and its powerful pull. At the end of his life, Banar gifted the Solari lightsaber crystal to the purest and most promising of his students. That student's name was Sheila Nur. Sheila Nur would later use the Solari lightsaber crystal to hunt down the Sith in what is known as the Great Jedi Hunt, an event that basically involved the Jedi Order actively going out into the galaxy in large number with the goal of destroying all the remaining Sith. Unfortunately though, following the Great Hunt, Sheila vanished, never to be seen again, along with the Solari crystal. Although Sheila would never be found again, the Knight Revan would eventually find the Solari lightsaber crystal. Interestingly, the Solari lightsaber crystal was found deep within the tomb of Naga Sadow on Korriban. Naga Sadow being one of the most powerful ancient Sith Lords in all of Star Wars, and someone definitely powerful with the dark side of the Force. Amazingly, to Revan's surprise, the Solari crystal had remained uncorrupted. This led many to speculate that Sheila had in fact turned to the dark side of the Force, thus why the crystal was left in the tomb of Naga Sadow, as Sheila was no longer able to use the lightsaber crystal, and although her fate is unknown, all that is known is that she did in fact leave the crystal behind, something that only a dark sider would ever do. It was after this that Darth Revan took the lightsaber crystal. Revan discovered that if he paired the Solari gem with two other types of Solari crystals not quite as rare as the Solari gem, he could actually use it without being a light side wielder. However, it is ultimately revealed that Darth Revan did not use the lightsaber crystal for very long, as he likely found it difficult. Supposedly, after Darth Revan was reformed and turned back into a Jedi Knight, he again gifted the Solari crystal back to the Jedi Council, where the Solari gem has presumably remained ever since, again being the oldest and most powerful Jedi lightsaber crystal that we know of. But that was everything that we know about the orange-yellow Solari lightsaber gem, and how only a Jedi pure of heart could ever use it. But what are your thoughts on the Solari gem, and had you ever heard of it before this video? I hope to continue this series in a few more videos, so if you would like to leave suggestions on lightsaber crystals below, please do so. As always my friends, thank you guys so much for watching the video, may the Force be with you, and have a great day.